Hey guys, welcome back to the channel. If you're new here, I'd love it if you would hit the subscribe button below to follow along for more videos on personal budgeting and finance. Today, we're going to be talking about how much money it actually costs you to eat out, even if it's just once a week. I don't know about everyone else, but I know for myself, I don't know if it's just a foreign parent thing or if it's all parents, but growing up, anytime me or my siblings complained about money, the solution to everything was just like, don't eat out so much. So my parents knew what they were talking about at the time. I'm going to test it out today. We're going to find out how much it really costs us to eat out and how much money we could actually be saving by not eating out as often as we do. So I'm not here to judge you or tell you not to eat out anymore. I know there are different reasons why people will eat out. It's easy. It's delicious. Sometimes, we might not know how to cook. It's fast sometimes. And, the social factor. It's nice to be able to go out with friends or family and enjoy a nice meal out and not have to worry about the dishes afterwards. Now, what we're going to talk about today is how much that's actually costing us in the long run. So let's put aside any other factors today. We're not going to talk about, the health or the cleanliness factors or anything else that might deter somebody from eating out. We are just going to talk about the money side of it. So a little bit of online research shows that restaurants actually have to charge a 300% markup on the items that they serve us. So you're basically paying 3 times what your groceries would cost in order to have somebody cook it, serve it to you, clean up after you, do the dishes. You get the picture. It's easy, it's convenient, it's delicious, and we all love to eat out. That means that in a lot of cases, a meal that would cost you $15 at a restaurant would only cost you $5 to make it home. Now, of course, you have to keep in mind, this is going to depend on where you live and what grocery store you shop at, what restaurants you're going to, but we're just going to do a very simple calculation on a basic meal or like a cost-effective meal. It's fast food, I know, so let's not judge, but I know a lot of us do grab an easy fast food meal every once in a while when we can, drive through when we're on the go. Let's just do a quick calculation and see how much it would cost to make that meal at home to see if this 300% that I found online is actually accurate or not. This is a McDonald's fish fillet combo. In Canada, where we live, it costs about $12.50 to buy a combo that comes with a fish fillet sandwich, a medium fry, and a fountain drink. So in the same city where we live and where it would be $12.50 to buy that fish fillet combo, we're gonna go to a grocery store online and we're gonna pick all of the groceries in order to make the same meal. So we're gonna go to the superstore. They have them on sale. So it's $6.99 for 8 fish fillets. So we're going to add those to our cart. Then we're going to go and we're going to search for burger buns. So we're going to grab 8 of them as well. So $3.29 for 8 hamburger buns. Now we're going to search for tartar sauce. So that's the last ingredient on the burger, or second last ingredient. We still need some cheese. So $5.49. And now we're going to grab some cheese slices. So this is Kraft Singles. It comes with 22 in the pack, $5.79. So we're going to add that to our cart as well. So we're going to grab some McCain French fries. So that comes in a pack with 900 grams in it. We're going to add that to our cart as well. And last but not least, we're going to grab a 2-liter bottle of Pepsi. So we'll just choose Pepsi for this example, and we'll go ahead and we'll add that to our basket as well. Here we are, we have our cart. So we've got our fish fillet sandwiches or the patties. We've got the burger buns. We've got tartar sauce. We've got the singles cheese, the shoestring fries, and the 2-liter bottle of Pepsi. So our total is $27.54, and that'll make us 8 burgers. So that'll feed 8 people, or it'll be the comparison to buying 8 combos from McDonald's for $12.49 each. So let's go ahead now and let's compare these values. So $12.49 for eating out for 1 meal. Let's multiply by 8. So that's $99.92 for 8 meals. If you're going to make those 8 meals homemade, it's $27.54. So let's go ahead and do a direct comparison. So percentage wise, it ends up being 362.83% more expensive to eat out. So we not only proved that number out, it over exceeded our beliefs, and it's actually even more expensive than that, even just to get like a cheap fast food restaurant meal, which is pretty crazy. So let's say you eat out twice a week, or let's say you and your partner eat out once a week, so 2 meals. Let's take this a step further and see basically what that's costing you. If we go ahead and break this down even further, so We are saving the difference here, which is $72.38. That's for 8 meals, but let's go ahead and see what that costs per meal. So if we divide it by 8 here, so you guys can see the math, we're basically just taking that total there, so $72.38, and dividing it by 8. So that's giving me $9.05 that I would save per meal by not eating out. Let's say if it was just a fast food combo. Obviously, it would be more if you're eating at a fancy restaurant or something, but this is just comparing to like a fish fillet combo. So let's go ahead and look at what we're saving per week. So like I said, let's pretend that we're eating out twice a week. So let's take this number and let's multiply by 2. And then per year, that would be this number times 52 weeks. So that's $940.94. And then if we want to see what that is on a monthly basis, we're going to take that number and we're going to divide it by 12. So that gives us $78.41. So let's go ahead and we're going to just round that up to an even $80. So $80 a month is what we're saving. So it's really good to save that amount of money every week, but that doesn't mean that that money is going to be used towards anything unless you actually take that money and invest it somewhere. So let's take this another step further and let's see how much money you would save over the years, or how much money you could accumulate in interest over the years if you were to just invest this money. So we're going to go to this investment calculator, just a basic investment calculator that I found online. Let's say that your starting amount is $0, and we're going to see what we can do with that money, not eating out one time a week after 20 years. So if you ate out, or if you eat out 5 times a week, let's say you're going to cut back and you're going to make it 4 times a week, and you're going to take that difference and you're going to invest it. So that's what we're doing right now. Let's say the return rate is 6%. So that's like a pretty average historical return rate that we can assume right now. It's compounded annually. The additional contribution we're going to assume is that $80. So we're going to say at the end of each month, we're going to invest $80 into this investment piece here. And we're going to have a look and see what the result is. So if you go ahead and you have a look, the ending balance is $36,275.09. So you actually contributed $80 a week, which ends up being $19,200, but you accumulated $17,075.09 in interest. So guys, the idea here is, let's say you know somebody who has just quit smoking. So I know this happened to my dad. He quit smoking 10 years ago, and recently he sent me a screenshot and said, hey, look, I saved $29,000 in 10 years by quitting smoking because I used to smoke a pack a day or a pack every couple of days, and that's what it ends up being. And I said, okay, cool. What are you going to do with the $29,000? He said, well, I don't have an extra $29,000. I spent it on other stuff. If he had just taken that money and actually invested it over the last 10 years, it would have doubled potentially. So he would have had a lot more money had he actually invested that money rather than just using it for something else, as tempting as it might be. Hey, I quit smoking, so I'm not spending $14 a day on a pack of cigarettes. I'm going to go spend it on something else. Or hey, I'm not eating out once a day or once a week, and I'm saving, an extra $70 a week. So great, now I can go spend it on something else. So the idea here is, if you're able to cut out some unnecessary thing that you're doing and it's not going to affect your mental health or something like that. Like I said, if you're eating out for the social aspect of it and you need to eat out or something like that, by all means, do your thing. But if you are just eating out because you're too lazy to cook a meal at home, try it out, actually take that extra money, invest it. It will make a difference in the long run. If you've made it this far in the video, I appreciate all of your support. If you haven't subscribed already, please do. There will be more videos like this on personal finance, budgeting, and little simple tricks for saving more money. If you eat out tons and you want to keep doing that, by all means, do your thing. Like I said, I eat out here and there, but if you do cut back just a little bit, make sure that you're being smart with your additional money or the extra money that you're saving. Invest it, make smart decisions for your future. Have a good day, guys. Bye.